Amen.
Becoming like him in his death.
So that I can become like him in his death.
That if possible, I may obtain the resurrection from the dead.
So that if possible, if I die like him, I am going to do what? Rise like him. Touch your neighbor and say, are you dying like Christ?
Are you dying like Christ?
And touch your neighbor and say, if you are dying, you are born anymore.
If you are dying, you are born anymore.
If you born today, raise up your hand. If you born, amen. So many of us who want to die like Christ are born again. Are still living in sin. Look at what St. Paul tells us in Galatians chapter 2 verse 20. Galatians chapter 2 verse 20. Galatians chapter 2 verse 20.
Now an integrity implies more than one. Now an integrity implies more than one.
No, that is not Galatians.
I have been crucified with Christ.
I have been crucified
With Christ.
St. Paul tells us, I have been touching and neighbor say, have you been crucified?
Have you been crucified?
We are going on a journey of crucifying ourselves, but yet you have refused to be crucified. Amen and amen. Behold the man of Calvary. Amen and amen. And St. Paul tells us, I have been crucified with Christ.
It is no longer I who live,
It is no longer I who live,
but Christ lives in me.
but it is Christ who lives in me.
And the life which I now live
The life I am now living,
in the flesh, I live by faith.
the life I live in the flesh right now is a life of faith. Touch your neighbor and say faith.
Faith.
Amen and amen.
Amen.
In the Son of God who loved me and gave himself for me.
I live in the Son of God who loved me and gave himself for me. Now, let us go to what we have here. We are not going to read all. We are going now, John's Gospel chapter 10. Chapter 10. Let me tell you where you can read and jump towards 14 and thereabouts. John's Gospel. John's Gospel, chapter 19. Yeah. John's Gospel, chapter 19. Wait, let me show you where you can read. John's Gospel, chapter 19. Read from verse 4 down to 5, then you jump over. No, cease. Then you jump over to 15, or to 2 if I need to say.
Pilate went outside yet another time and said to the Jews, Look, I am bringing him out.
Pilate went outside and said, Look, I am bringing this man of Calvary, I am bringing him out.
And I want you to know that I find no crime in him.
I want you to know that I find no crime in him.
Jesus then came out wearing the crown of thorns.
Jesus came out, the wore a crown of thorns on his head.
And the purple cloth.
And wearing a purple cloth.
And Pilate pointed to him, saying, Here is the man.
Here is the man. Behold him. Look at the man. Pilate pointed at him and said, Behold him. Look at the man.
On seeing him, the chief priests and the guard cried out.
When they saw him, they started crying out.
Crucify him.
Away with him. Away with him.
crucified.
Pilate told them, take him yourself and have him crucified. Go to 17. 17 fast.
Bearing his own cross,
Carrying his own cross,
Jesus went out of the city.
Jesus started going out of the city. Carrying the cross now, he went out of the city. Behold the man of Calvary to Calvary now. He carried the cross and started going out of the city. Amen and amen. This is a man. And Pilate told them, behold him, this is the man. And he started carrying the cross and going out into the city of Jerusalem.
To what is called the place of the skull in Hebrew.
A place called a place of what? Skull. In other words, a place where they used to kill people. A place of skull. They carried him to the place of skull. Amen and amen.
In Hebrew, Golgotha.
In Hebrew, the place is called what? Golgotha.
There he was crucified and with two others, one on either side, and Jesus was the middle. Pilate had a notice written according to the word that read, Jesus of Nazareth, King of the Jews. Many Jewish people saw this sight because the place where Jesus was crucified was not far from the city. It was moreover written in Hebrew, Latin, and Greek. The chief priests of the Jews said to Pilate, Do not try the king of the Jews, but
Amen and amen. Why he was carrying this cross is because of one thing. Not that he committed anything, but because of criminal offenses we have committed. Because of what we have done. And that is why they said, look at him, behold him. And he started carrying the cross. Give us understanding of what happened. In 2 Corinthians chapter 8, verse 21, 2 Corinthians says, for sake, he made him to be a sin. Who know no sin, that in him we might become the righteousness of God. God made somebody who has never experienced sin, who has not known sin, and God made him to be a sin, so that you and me can become righteous. That in the sight of God, and that was why upon that cross, on that Calvary, where they used to crucify people, where Adam and Eve ate the fruit, there he went to the tree, raising his two hands to the eternal Father, in the blood that you and me may become righteousness of God, so that you can be numbered as a righteous person through faith.